Gaming.
What's going on, guys? My name is ZetaKnight, and today it seems as though the Coalition have finally unveiled all the weapon stat changes that are becoming to the weapons in the April update. Now, I'm just going to briefly run through the weapon changes and the more important terms of them. They did kind of go into detail discussing why the changes are taking place, but I'm just going to briefly go through them, and I'll leave a link to the full article down below in the description. Now, first off, they start by saying some of the gameplay changes. This is actually going to go through core first, then we're going to jump into competitive. So in the core changes, gameplay changes. Weapon respawn time increased to 60 seconds from 30 seconds. So this includes all secondary weapons such as long shot, M-bar, all those other power weapons. Those are increased by another 30 seconds. Volt stun time increased by 15%, and the yank stun time increased by 25%. So when you pull one of those close counter moves effectively, it gives you a little more leeway time to get the kill instead of feeling like you really got to pull that shot off in the first half second, or otherwise you get bodied. That's a good change. I'm actually on board with this. Next weapon change, Nasher changes. Close range damage falls off 25% faster. Active reload effect time decreased to 5 seconds, was at 8 seconds. Active reload cooldown time increased to 11 seconds, was 8 seconds. So it seems as though the close range damage for the Nasher is getting a little bit of a nerf, while your actives are also getting a nerf and you're getting them less frequently, basically. This might also be a good thing. Really makes you decide when you want to get that active with the Nasher. Lancer changes. Lancer damage increased by 5%. Headshot damage decreased by 10%. Magazine size decreased to 40, was at 50. Total ammo capacity reduced to 400, was 500. What it sounds like to me there, they kind of talk about it in the notes below, making the Lancer deal more damage consistently with body and headshots not do as much damage, but you're also not going to be able to probably kill more than 2 people. I think with a clip in the Lancer, you could actually kill 2 people and down another guy. Now it seems as though probably going to get 2 people, but you're going to have to be a little more careful with your shots because you're losing quite a bit of ammo there. See, jump over the hammer burst changes. Now this is the weapon that actually kind of concerns me. This weapon recently, I don't know if you guys remember back in the past, got a huge nerf and basically become the potato gun. It was literally a potato. Well, now it's back, boys. It's going to be gridlock, hammer burst, cross the map 24/7. It's going to be Gears of War, hammer burst 4. That's what it's going to become. Damage increased by 8%. Headshot damage increased by 3%. Stopping power increased per bullet by 33%. Close range stopping power modifier decreased by 60%. Medium range stopping fire increased by 7%. Sorry about that. Long range stopping power modifier increased by 400%. Weapon recoil per shot decreased by 25%. Magazine size increased to 27 from 21. It seems as though what they're going for there is if you use it at close range, stopping power is not going to affect players as much, so you're going to have a better chance of getting in there with the Nasher and giving them the body, while if they're using it long range, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to be stopped right in your tracks. You're not going to be able to move, especially when 2 players are aiming at you at once. It's going to be ridiculous. Hello, boys. Gridlock, Hammer Burst Warfare, Gears of War, rip the dream. See, next weapon change actually goes to the Buzzkill. All they did with the Buzzkill was increase the Amazine. Dude, gotta get that new Amazine. Magazine increased to 15 was 10. So you get more shots with the Buzzkill. I can understand that. It's not really utilized. Some players are really good with it. I suck with it. I think maybe in my stats I have maybe 10 kills over the 30,000 kills I have total. And last weapon in the core change was the Retro Lancer, and all they did was decrease the damage by 5%. Let's see, moving on over to competitive, all the respawn time for secondary weapons changed to 90 seconds from 60 seconds. So that includes the Enforcer, Hammer Burst, Markza, Bolt Hawk, Retro Lancer, and Overkill. And again, it also includes the Volt stun time and the yank stun time increases from core. Moving over to the Nasher for competitive, short range damage reduced by 3%. Medium range damage multiplier increased to 15%, was 12.5. Long range damage multiplier increased to 7.5, was 5%. Active reload effect time decreased 5 seconds, was 8 seconds, and active reload cooldown time increased to 11 seconds, was 8. Kind of what they discussed down below. Really seems like they felt as though the close range damage was really powerful, obviously for the body, but like after that, They got their, they say, their Nasher dance battles, those battles we love to see, but they felt like they were just going on too long, so they wanted to kind of make the long range a little more effective. I don't play a lot of competitive. I did enjoy the King of the Hill competitive playlist when it was live, which actually it actually is back now permanently, so I'll have to jump in there and test that out and see what that feels like. I forgot that playlist came back already. Moving on, Lancer changes. Magazine size decreased by 40. Or no, rip, dude, you have 10 bullets. Decreased to 40, was 50, same as before, and the ammo reduced to 400 as it was before. Same stats apply to the Hammer Burst, about all the changes: damage, stopping power, and magazine size. An interesting one, though, that was changed was the Bolt Hawk. Active reload rate of fire bonus decreased to 125%, was 200%. So when you get an active with the Bolt Hawk, as you probably already know, your firing rate, it was just doubled. Like, you could just spam that. They want to decrease that, get rid of that random chance luck encounter with the Bolt Hawk. So they kind of slowed it down. You just get like a 25% boost to your firing rate. Overall, I think that's okay. That's not really a big change. I mean, it's a powerful pistol, but that's the pocket snip right there, boys. Moving on, Retro Lancer changes. Damage decreased by 9%. So that Retro actually does less damage in competitive than it does in core. Interesting. And the marks that change. The only change they have for the marks that headshots no longer kill down but not out targets, and execution rules. I didn't even know that. I guess that makes sense since you can headshot people. I don't play execution, and I don't play a lot of escalation. I play a lot of King of the Hill, so you can just kill anybody with anything. Anyway, I'll leave a link, as I said before, I'll leave a link in the description to the full patch notes. So they kind of discuss why they made the changes, so you can read everything that's going on. And that'll be all for today. I can't wait until these go live. I hope to try them out, and I'll definitely be streaming, testing out these settings. And if any of you are interested, you can check out the stream. I'll leave links to all that stuff down below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.